When Grandpa passed away, the whole family gathered to divide what was left of his life's work. There was his old truck, some jewelry, a little savings, and then his farm, a small piece of land with broken fences, rusted tractors, and silent fields. Everyone said it was worthless, everyone, except me. When I told my parents I wanted to take it, they laughed. "Sweetheart, you don't even know how to grow a flower," my mom said. My uncle smirked. "That land hasn't produced a thing in years." But to me, it wasn't about crops or profit. It was about legacy. I remembered Grandpa's words. If you take care of the land, it takes care of you. So I moved out there alone. The first weeks were brutal. No running water, old tools, and neighbors who thought I was crazy. I failed more times than I can count. Plants died, fences broke, and sometimes I just sat on the porch crying, wondering if they were right. But every morning I reminded myself, they laughed at him too once. Slowly I learned. I studied soil, compost, bees, and seeds. I worked with local farmers, sold small baskets of vegetables, and built everything back up with my bare hands. It wasn't glamorous, but it was real. Then something changed. A local paper ran a story about the girl who revived her grandpa's farm. Within a week, I had people lining up to buy fresh produce. Within a month, I had contracts with restaurants. And within a year, I was feeding the same people who once told me it was a waste of time. That fall, I hosted a family dinner at the farm. Long wooden tables, candles, everything homegrown. My parents sat there, silent, eating the food that came from the soil they once mocked. My uncle looked around and whispered, "You really did it." I smiled and said, "No, Grandpa did. I just believed when no one else would." When they left, I walked to the edge of the field, golden under the sunset, and felt peace. The laughter that once haunted me now sounded like applause in my memory. If you've ever been laughed at for chasing something you love, don't scroll, subscribe. Because one day they'll stop laughing and start asking how you did it.